and I wake up, just like that.
Hello and welcome back to SciTech. In this video, I'm going to show you how to make a very simple anti-sleep alarm device with using a few simple parts. Let's get started. And these are the items you're going to need to make for this project. The items you're going to need: a 9-volt battery, an automatic buzzer, slide switch, a 9-volt battery clip, a Mercury tilt switch, and some neodymium magnets, and also some shrink tubes. Now let's go into assemble this project and let's get started. First, I'm going to take the wires from the buzzer and slide them through the screw holes. Next, I need to shorten the wires a little bit and remove the insulation on the ends of the wires. And there, should look just like this. Next, solder tin the wires. Next, solder the positive wire to the center pin of the slide switch. Next, put a generous amount of hot glue on the back of the buzzer. And now take the neodymium magnet and put it into place. Next, take the 9-volt battery and put it onto the neodymium magnet. And then take the 9-volt battery clip and plug it into the battery. Measure the negative wire, cut it and shorten it. Remove the insulation on the tip of the wire. Do the same thing with the positive wire of the 9-volt battery clip. Solder tin the wires. Place a shrink tube over the negative wire. Next, solder the negative wire from the 9-volt battery clip over to the negative wire of the buzzer. Next, take the shrink tube and place it over the exposed wires. And now take a heat source and shrink the tube. Next, I'm going to take the Mercury tilt switch, and I want to place it onto the buzzer. Get an estimation of the wires and shorten it. And do the same thing like all the other wires. Remove the insulation on the tip. And then solder tin it. Next, take the shrink tube and place it over the positive wire. Next, solder tin the wires of the Mercury tilt switch. Next, take one of the wires from the Mercury tilt switch and then solder it to the slide switch. Solder it into place, just like this. Next, take the second wire from the Mercury tilt switch and solder it to the positive of the 9-volt battery clip. Next, take the shrink tube and place it over the exposed wire. And now take a heat source and shrink the tube. Next, take some hot glue and put it on the back of the buzzer and put a little bit on the screw hole to hold the wire into place. And now glue the Mercury tilt switch into place. Next, take the slide switch and put it into place and then glue it into place.
And there you have it. The device is now complete. And it should look just like this. Now, as you can see right here, this is the Mercury tilt switch, and the connections are right here. And then when the Mercury moves over and connects these two wires to close the circuit, it'll ring. But right now, it's not ringing because I have it deactivated by this switch, so that way it doesn't turn on automatically by mistake. And we'll save on the battery too. So now what I can do is turn on the switch, and now it's activated. So then, when you tilt it, wow, that's loud. Hold on, let me just put my finger over the hole. There, now it's not as loud. So if I tilt it, it'll buzz. So I can take this second magnet, stick it on here, and this will be what will attach, let's say a hat, for example. Attach a hat together, put this on the outside, put this on the inside of the hat. It holds it together, and then you activate it, and then you place it, say, on the side of your head when you're in a situation where you're in the car or somewhere where you don't want to fall asleep. Your head tilts, it wakes you up. And now a benefit of having a neodymium magnet, I can be able to remove the battery, take the battery off and replace it with a new one, put it back on, reattach it, and there, it is now working. I have right here my hat, and I have this device, and I'm going to go ahead and take this neodymium magnet, place it inside the hat, and now I can take the device and attach it. There we go, it is now attached. Of course, if I wanted to, I can actually add another neodymium magnet to give it extra strength. There we go, it is now attached. There we go, it is now attached, and it won't come off. There we go, it is now attached, it won't come off. And now, of course, when you're wearing the hat, it will work a lot better. So wear the hat, and then if you're about to fall asleep, it'll activate. So activate. Fix it up a little like that. There we go. And now if I fall asleep, it works just like this. I realize this magnet is better. And now let's go ahead and test it out in a real world situation. So now let's just say that I'm driving, wearing my hat with a device, activate it, and now I'm driving and I'm about to fall asleep. And I wake up. And I fall asleep. And I wake up. And I'm falling asleep. And I wake up because it alerts me to wake me up because my head is starting to nod forward. And I wake up. Just like this, and as you can see, it works.
And there you have it. Now you know how to make a very useful anti-sleep alarm device with using a few simple parts. Thank you for watching Sci-Fi Tech. I hope you learned something new, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and of course click on the bell icon to be notified of future Sci-Fi Tech videos. Till the next tech, goodbye.